the whole paradigm for universe, grand unified theory, and geometry for black hole. In this lecture, we will first show that grand unified theory is not universal fact, which only works in black hole where particle goes faster than light. Next, using black hole, we will show the concept of manifold, where figures with infinite volume is possible, comparing that with Ramanujan summation. Grand unified theory says quantum mechanics can be explained with gravity and gravity can be explained with quantum mechanics, so there should be a homomorphic relation between them. But as you know, quantum mechanics use n equals 4 Yang-Mills space and gravity uses 5-dimensional antidecision space, and making homomorphic function between different dimensions is impossible, so this is the reason why it is hard to make grand unified theory. For this reason, grand unified theory doesn't work in normal universe. This can be easily proved. Hold your pencil. Then the pencil should be under gravity power of Sun, Moon, and Earth because the range of the gravity power is infinite. As grand unified theory works in normal universe, using the gravity power of the pen, we should know quantum power of Sun, Moon, and Earth, which means whole information of the object. And when this is possible, there should be a black hole near the pencil because the information is too much. But as we know, there is no black hole near the pencil, so grand unified theory doesn't work in normal universe. But grand unified theory works in certain case. It is black hole. Grand unified theory is also called as supersymmetry theory because it only gathers power, which is symmetry in Earth circumstances. So only in the place where object goes faster than light because of the infinite curvature, supersymmetry is satisfied, which is related with maximum entanglement of black hole. So, we call that grand unified theory in black hole as ADS-CFT correspondence theory. When a particle gets into the black hole, it gets entangled with the surface of black hole, and we can analyze that phenomenon with CFT theory, which is about quantum effect in n equals 4 Yang-Mills space. After the entanglement, the particle is under extreme gravity, so even light cannot escape, which you can analyze with 5-dimensional antidecision space. As the particle moves faster than light, there should be a maximum entanglement entropy in black hole, which makes AD space and CFT space get extremely entangled, so when you know AD space, we should know CFT space and vice versa. So, we call that as AD-CFT correspondence theory. This AD-CFT theory is grand unified theory in black hole, which is true. Now, we know grand unified theory only works in black hole, where particles move faster than light. Now, we'll see the geometry of black hole. We measure length with light year. So when solar system has 1 light year radius, this means if we shoot light in sun, the light took 1 year to get out of the solar system when the light doesn't lose its energy. So when you can't measure the size of the black hole within this light year, so size of the biggest black hole in the universe is 1 light year. But inside black hole, something strange happens. When you get inside black hole and shoot a light toward the surface of the black hole, that light only loses energy and it never gets to the surface of the black hole. And for this reason, the photon cannot get out of the black hole. So this means black hole has infinite light year radius. We call this theory as UV-IR divergence, which means black hole has infinite radius. The divergence means infinity and UV means ultraviolet light and IR means infrared light. This means as we get inside black hole, the gravity power gets stronger, so the photon should lose its energy power, so it becomes infrared light. For this reason, the radius of black hole measured inside black hole is infinite light year. But as we know, when you measure the radius outside of black hole, the radius is Schwarzschild radius, which is infinite. So this is called as duality of black hole, which is very important concept in modern physics. So black hole has infinite radius when you measure in black hole. It has finite radius when you measure outside black hole. So let's make infinite figures. I think a sphere with infinite radius, and this infinite means count over infinite. Then the sphere should be 5-dimensional and the surface should be 4-dimensional. The proof is easy, but it is quite long, so we can talk about it in other lecture. This is same as black hole. The bulk of black hole is 5-dimensional empty the space, and the surface of black hole is 4-dimensional conformal theory. And as you know, the CFT is a flat space. Which is same as that a sphere with infinite radius has flat space. But you might think that's strange, because you cannot assume surface of infinite sphere. When you see the surface, it means the radius is smaller than something, so the surface is very strange concept. But as we learn, we can define the surface of black hole, and in there infinite radius and finite radius work. And also there's a concept of Ramanujan summation, where sum of all natural number is 1 per minus 1 per 12, and the equation for lowest energy of clustering in string theory involves the sum of all natural number. And if the summation is plus infinite, the equation is minus infinite, and this means all energy in the universe should be negative and infinite. This is not true. Only when the Ramanujan summation is true, the string theory works. So they postulate that if the sum of all natural number is finite as the origin, the rule of universe works. Ramanujan summation is same as black hole situation. If you see the radius of black hole outside black hole, it is finite. So we can assume we see the black hole outside and we see the infinite sphere outside. So this is the region. The Ramanujan summation works and black hole geometry works. Black hole is the key to make quantum computer and brain. The black hole is the perfect quantum computer in nature, and so does brain. Inside brain, nerves communicate with calcium ion, which is Ca2+. So two electrons always work together. And quantum computer stores and process information using pairs of electrons, which is the reason why it has two high function. So we found the geometry for black hole. Then without experiment, we can study it indirectly. After this technology, we can solve 7 millennium problems which involve Riemann hypothesis, which is about the density of prime numbers, which is about infinity.